Ever since its creation, Israeli young men and women have served their country in the armed forces. The conflicts in Israel do not stop for trips to the beach and weekends away. These young men and women are often called to duty and face horrible conflicts that no young person should have to endure. Many have been killed and many more have sustained terrible injuries and scars that they must carry with them for the rest of their lives. 25 years ago, a group of dedicated families from Bergen County, New Jersey, working with Beit Halochem in Israel, established a program that would bring a group of disabled Israeli veterans to the United States to help them with the healing process. For 2 weeks, they would live among us in the homes of host families. They would quickly learn that the Bergen County Jewish community supports them and Israel for all they have sacrificed. For months in advance, committees meet to discuss matching vets with the host and buddy families. This includes activities for the vets during their visit, educational experiences for them and our community, food, parties, and great American experiences like trips to Washington, D.C. and Broadway shows. Of course, none of this could be accomplished without the necessary fundraising needed to bring the soldiers here. Every dollar of the program is paid for by the individuals that help support it. All the effort is well worth it. For 2 weeks, the vets are on the go and loving every minute.
So it's a great experience, and for me it was a very big one because this is my longest trip since I got injured. So I go to college now and I got a new work, so it's time to clean my head, and I'm sure all of us thinking like that. And thank you very much. You're doing a great job here.
In the beginning, I want to say a big thanks my host family, Richard and Stacy, and Maggie family, Mandy and Jeff. Thank you very much. You're opening your home and your heart. A big thank you.
When the vets are not traveling together from one activity to another, our veterans quickly become part of the host and buddy families. Shabbat dinners, spending time with the children and extended families, shopping excursions, cooking specialty Israeli meals for their host and buddy. All these private moments create the bonds and memories that help the healing and develop into lifelong friendships.
We've hosted probably 7 or 8 times. We still have a nice connection with most of our veterans, and just to see their experience and to know what it's done for our family is really, truly an incredible thing.
Hi, I'm Rich Schneidecker, and I've been involved with the Zahal Shalom program since 1998. We found it to be certainly a very affecting program, having a veteran, hosting a veteran with us for 2 weeks, spending hours speaking with them, learning about their lives, about their injuries during their time in the Army.
There's been circumstances where some of the veterans that come here have a tough life in Israel, and they come here for 2 weeks and smile and get away, and once someone said it tonight, they're treated like kings here. We treat them like they're our heroes, which they are.
You know, although the program, again, is just days, it seems very frequently to have a very strong effect on them for the rest of their lives.
The soldiers bring to our community their personal stories. A special visit to the Pascack Valley Regional High School allows them to share their personal stories in an assembly program. There is an honest and open exchange between the students and soldiers.
Because people think that we have to defend our families, and it's 3 or 5 or 7 years that you lost to protect the nation. But it gives you back a lot. As I said, I was a captain. I had 76 soldiers and officers under my command. You have a lot of responsibility. You have a lot of hard decisions that you should make. And I think for me, the most important thing, you really know how to be a good friend to your friends.
Additional activities are also arranged with local Hebrew school students and community leaders at a number of different venues. During the 2-week stay, our veterans travel to Washington, D.C. for a unique cultural visit. Meetings with government officials, lunch in the Senate dining room, a private tour of the Pentagon. Museum and monument visits are a few of the highlights of their trip. The 2 weeks fly by very quickly. New families and bonds have been created. Veterans have been able to continue the healing process, while host, buddy, and all the committee members, volunteers, and support families always feel that they have received far more than they have given.
That spending these 2 weeks with the soldiers has been very therapeutic for them and for us, but they've all come here with troubles and serious problems, but it seems like when they're here for 2 weeks, they forget about everything, and when they get back to Israel, they have a different outlook on life.
To make a donation to help bring in the next year's group of veterans and guarantee the success on the Zahal Shalom program, visit our website, www.zahalshalom.com.